There's nothing left to do but to crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz podcast.
Recorded September 2025. I know, it's exciting. Toyota German. A Dodge Hellcat. What? Manual SUVs. That and more on this week's Lugnutz. Thank you for joining us.
Enjoy the show. Drive on Lugnutz.
Should have drive on as I toss my axe to the side and have you hop on over to facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast. That's where you're going to find all of our lucky and nutty polished content coming to you, just like this first story.
Toyota German, which is part of the Gadzoo Racing spec. It stands for Gadzoo Racing Master of the Nürburgring, which means it will have a very, very hard suspension. Very hard. I think that's what the N stands for.
They should have called it Lord of the Nürburgring.
That might those letters might have been taken. That's a government agency. Can't copy that.
There you go.
Put that on the outside of their secret buildings.
Close. So close.
Sure. 2027 Toyota Corolla German. This will be the only other German edition. There's a Yaris German edition from the Gadzoo Racing people. It's mastered in the Nürburgring. Start with 18-inch alloy rims. New shade of bronze. Is available.
Okay.
Sure. I guess. Have you ever
It's
seen
bronzier with this bronze.
Yes. You'll bronze the hell out of everything.
Oh,
Whatever that means.
it's just going to be bronzed up.
Yeah, totally. Fender vents, new exposed carbon fiber hood, and rear seats are not there. That's to go faster.
Well, yeah, you get rid of them. Yeah.
Yes. New set of GR front seats. German model. Yaris is the only other one. There was only 500 examples of that one. So there's probably not going to be many of this. I think this is not a bad-looking hot hatch.
No, it's a hot-looking hatch. I'm always a fan of a good hot-looking hatch. And, the wheels, the grill, the whole styling and body of the car, it looks good.
Well, the Yaris edition, which we know more about because it exists in the wild, was 44 pounds lighter than the Gadzoo Racing edition. So to get here, you got to go through Gadzoo, and then you got to go to the Nürburgring, and they got to win awards, I guess, and then they make that one.
There you go.
Go around really
award-winning
fast, time for their size or whatever.
Right.
Hot hatch edition. This will only be a single year run. So you got to get it now.
Okay.
With the big carbon fiber fiddly bits and all that.
That just
especially
makes
limited edition.
Yeah, it makes it even more of a collector's item because you're only getting a limited number and they're only selling it for 1 year. Get them while they're hot now.
And it's probably amazing to drive. Let's all be honest.
I mean,
it's probably a really awesome drive.
Oh, it's got the racing, of course.
Of course, if it'll be hard, but it'll be awesome on those windy back roads of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, sure.
Stay on your side.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And I'm sure this next story will give you all 5 cylinders you wish you had. 5 cylinders. It's different than a 4-cylinder because you get that extra.
It turns it up to 11.
cylinder. Yeah. Well, Audi's not turning it up to 11, and they felt the need to explain. I don't think I need an explanation. You're going all electric, and you're going to get rid of this great engine.
Yeah.
Audi's inline 5 is dead. But you can still currently get it on the RS3.
Okay.
Which is the sole surviving RS model. Get it now. The 5-cylinder is a really neat engine.
Yeah, you don't see many of them. It's like a 3-cylinder, but more power, obviously. Thanks for the simple math, man. But I mean, it's Audi, and you have the 5-cylinder. Now, there obviously a lot of people still going to the EVs, so we're going to see that, ending of the petrol engine for some brands.
The RS3 is now the sole surviving RS model with a turbocharged 2.5-liter engine, but its days are numbered. 2 years, the final 5-cylinder will roll off the assembly line. Get them now because that's it. They're going electric. And then you're going to spend a lot of time at the Wawa.
Yeah.
Plugged in the winter.
But
just waiting.
But just think of all the employees you'll get to know at that Wawa.
They're very nice people.
All their life stories, their history, what they had for lunch.
They have now some Wawas have that little seating area for all the electric people, and
so you'll make friends.
You can have a lunch.
See, you'll make friends.
You'll
love
friends
it.
With electric because you'll spend 8 hours waiting for your car and watch the people with petroleum.
I'm just waiting for a TV series that's going to be a premise of like that's how these friends met, charging up their EVs. And now they're all trying to live in the same house. Don't tell them that.
We're writing it. No, nobody write that. We're writing that. No, we're taking that. We're writing it. We're selling options now. Give us
claimsies.
Yeah, we claim that one.
Yeah, totally got it first.
Right, November 2026. In November 2026, but only for newly launched vehicles, since the current generation of R3 is on sale. So get them while they're hot. Announcement came from the IAA Mobility Show in Munich. They declined to comment on the change to a 4-cylinder replacement.
Ooh, yeah. I wouldn't comment either.
Should have went up to 6. Mm-hmm. We're getting rid of the 5, but it's great. We'll have a 6, but most have 4s. You could have had a few and crammed a 6 in there for like 50 of them. You don't got 50 V6s in there for a special edition?
Maybe they're going to do like a 4-cylinder turbo. That's a very popular thing for people to do. 4-cylinder turbo to keep it alive. We gave you the power, though. And you're like, I don't like it.
Well, there's one company we can count on to keep it alive in this next story.
34.
How long have you had the vehicle, sir?
This year, I think like 4 years.
4 years?
Yes.
Beautiful color. I love this car. You don't see color like this. And then the engine alone. I love the flames on the top there.
Notice that. That's all right. Most people don't notice that, yeah.
It's a nice, elegant little piece because this is exactly why you have these beautiful sides to open up so you can show the side of that engine and the beauty of the beauty that is. I mean, the awesome flares over here. Video game fans go crazy for this kind of thing in the games, but in real life, it's something so elegant and simple about it. It's just a nice little 2-seater with a really nice engine and a lot of flair. I mean, even comparatively, it stands out with that almost like teal color.
Yes, the color, yes.
Even compared to the yellow. And the flames, I didn't even notice the flames at first on the yellow. That is really nice. Because the yellow with the black interior, perfect, but that engine alone is enough to break your neck while you're walking by.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Fantastic.
A lot of cars here today.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We have a car podcast, Lugnutz. We're going around doing the videography and taking it. Yeah, Lugnutz with a Z.
I like that. Lugnutz with a Z.
We stopped at the Unity Day car show.
Yes.
And we just showed you one of the many interviews that we did during the car show.
That was Matt in the field.
Yeah, we're going to be continuing this theme and this trend of car shows and showing people's passionate projects. If you already have a passionate project and you watch the show, you want us to talk about your car, contact us, pjandwh at gmail.com. pjandwh@gmail.com, and we'll talk about your car as well. We're always willing to talk about amazing passion projects. We saw a lot of people at Unity Day, which, they did resto mods from the ground up. It was growing weeds, and now it's at another car show. So if you got one, contact us today.
Dodge. Durango Hellcat will not be sold in 17 states. It's too fast for 17 states.
Oof.
These 17 states have one thing in common. Can you guess what it is?
Mormons?
No.
Oh.
They all, like California, have one rule. So they can't be sold in those states. The California Air Resource Board, CARB emission regulations.
Yeah.
So just go to another state and get one there.
Yeah.
Well, you probably can't register it in that state.
No,
Although,
but if you
would
have...
they let you register it if you bought it somewhere else?
But if you're
and
one
you
of
did
those
that?
lucky, like, out-of-staters, you have a house out of state, maybe, like, you work at a place in that state, you could have it in you could still drive it in that state. You know, I got to stop you if you're registered in that
you will
house.
not see 392 Hellcat horsepowers from that engines in California.
Nope.
Nope.
Not there.
Stellantis confirmed it will incorporate the Hellcat engine, but it can't be sold
Yeah.
just because. But I think it looks nice.
Yeah,
It
it
got
does.
Go Faster stripes on it. It's a nice
Yeah.
shade of blue.
Dodge is always good for the go faster stripes. You know, I mean, the Hellcat is always it's an impressive engine. You know, whenever they slap a Hellcat label on it, they take it seriously. So, obviously, the states do too. And they say, no, no, no.
But we say yes, yes, yes to this next story. I remember Dad had the truck, and that was a manual.
Jeep Comanche.
Jeep Comanche had a manual transmission.
Yep. And
Fact-
an air conditioner that could keep meat fucking frozen right in your front seat.
Let me tell you about that Comanche. It was the only, if you had the air conditioner on low, you needed an ice scraper in the
in the
scrape
cabin.
that window. I gotta turn, okay?
Wipe the
Okay.
side so you can check.
How's that?
Anybody next to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was a hell of an air conditioner.
Oh, yeah. They don't make them like that no more.
Yeah. I'll tell you why it was like that, because it was made for the extended cab, and they
Yeah.
just like
Fine.
chop that off and out of bed. There you go.
Yeah, done. Icy cold.
Well, I don't know if this one will be like that, but if you want a manual transmission in an SUV, there's only one place you can go for the cheapest in 2025. That would be Jeep. There are few examples left of the manual gearbox. The general public likes a more smoother, relaxed, easy way of driving.
It used to be if you wanted to be a valet someplace, you had to know how to drive a manual transmission.
If you're valeting your car and you want it to stay right there and never move,
Yeah.
get one of these things. No one knows how it works. They'll have
Yeah.
to get someone in from the kitchen. Do you know? Hold on. It's been a while.
Who can drive a stick?
Hold on. I know how to do this. I used
Yeah.
to.
Stalls out 5 times.
You know what? Let's just leave it right here. Here's fine. Here's a good place.
Oh, my God. The first time you have to turn.
Well, there's probably multiple reasons for that. I remember in the early 2000s, they had that Shiftatronic. Remember Shiftatronic? Most cars have that, where
Yeah,
you can
now,
just
yeah.
sort of shift it up and down. You don't got to do the whole
Yeah, but
bad hip from 20 years of driving a
Yeah.
clutch. You got to like every time. That's
Yeah, what fun is that, though?
yeah. What fun is that without being in horrible pain? When you got to get in this thing. Oh, I can't walk right anymore since I got this. That's why I keep the wallet on the other side, so I sit all level like.
Yeah. You know, and it equals out.
Sure. Right. 2 SUVs feature a sort of manual transmission. In its day, the Jeep Wrangler and the Ford Bronco. Wrangler was first introduced in 1986.
Okay.
It has been developed over the years. If we go down, there is a picture of a Wrangler.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
It has been developed over the years and upgraded with engine bits and interior.
Still pretty much the same.
gizmos that they threw in there, but it's the same styling since it was created in World War II.
The most reliable vehicle that Jeep has.
Generally, if you're an off-road person, you're gonna see a few Jeeps.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
We were at Unity Day. We saw like 10 of them.
Say what I don't.
12 of them.
I don't see
Yeah.
many of the 2-door version anymore.
No, the
They're
4-door
really
bust. Yeah.
hard to find.
Yeah, man, the old 2 doors. Because I remember my friend Wyatt, his mom had one, and it was a manual. Nice 2-door Wrangler, and now it's all 4 doors out there. And then we saw a couple of the like Wrangler trucks out there. That was interesting, you know. But a lot of Wranglers out there, all 4 doors.
Current gen was introduced in 2018. They just fiddled with the inside, making it more up to date for everyone. Kind of like a Nissan does. This is it. We did it.
Yeah.
Upgrade the interior package.
Yeah, I remember when they actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, I remember when they came out with the 4-door Wranglers, and they're traditional Wrangler fans were that's not my Wrangler, and now they're fine. They're like I got
Well,
a
the
4-door.
cheapest way to get into a manual SUV in 2025 is a Wrangler 3.6 and naturally aspirated V6 transmission, 8-speed automatic or 6-speed manual. Power 285 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque. MSRP 32,690.
Okay. I mean, you know, Wrangler has been a tin can on wheels since it was made. So the fact that they didn't really change it much. I mean, you have people with the death wobble out there still acting like nothing's wrong. So
If it works, why change it?
I mean, even if it barely whatsoever works.
You know, if
just
it's
keep it going.
fixed, don't break it.
Yeah.
Just like this next story. ID, this is a concept. I like concepts, but this is kind of boring. It's a crossover concept for Germany and Europe.
Okay.
Germany is the largest supplier of electric cars in Germany and Europe.
Oh,
In 2025.
for all of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice to know they're the car of the people, and they're powering the people electrically, it seems. ID crossover concept is the 4th electric concept in the cars. This was in the earlier last year. They had those, we're going to do 20 cars, new EVs in 56 days or whatever it was.
Yep.
100 for 100 or whatever it is. This is number 4. This will be a new to the market in 2026. So it's not really a concept. It's sort of like a preview.
Yeah.
So they're sort of teasing a concept, but there's no concept here. It has mirrors. Looks like it has functioning door handles. They don't always put
That's
those
not a
in
concept.
concepts.
Yeah, that's not a concept
yeah.
if you got door
I don't need
handles.
reality. No handles. Sleek. You know.
You know, I want to imagine a little microchip in my hand and the door just pops open.
No. I want the car to recognize me as a person and open for me and no one else.
Hello, Steven. Thank you. It's about
That's
fucking
nice. First half 2026, ID Polo GT will present shortly afterwards.
Okay.
Both will be at the IAA Mobility Show.
Yeah.
SUV is 4,161 millimeters long. Wheelbase, 2,601.
Drum up the attention for it before the show, so that way people come running, I guess you'll say.
21-inch alloys. It's got that going for it.
Okay.
With a concept called the Balboa. I guess that's the wheel.
I'll
So
call
what do
it
you-
that.
What do you name your wheels?
I don't give them names. Not besides Charlie, Vinny, Ray, and
Okay.
Ralph. But, you know, that's how they identify.
5 seats inside for a spacious volume. Average boost volume of 450 liters and an additional 25 liters of space under the hood. I'm not going to call it a bonnet.
No.
It's a hood. This is America.
I mean, it's still a hood, you know.
It is. It's still a hood. Front-wheel
I do
drive.
kind of, I really wish we called it a boot, though.
A boot.
You know, instead of a trunk, it's a boot.
Well, it was a trunk. In fact, if you want to know about trunks, we have a documentary.
Yeah.
We'll show it. Just not right now.
Well, yeah, not now, no.
Let's see if I put any more interesting. This will be made in Europe.
Huh.
Made in Europe, newly developed state-of-the-art drive system, 2 central modules, electric drive motors, including power electronics integrated to the front axle, high voltage batteries, average flat, and sandwiched floor.
Yep.
Electric, 155 kilowatt hour to 12 PS, power front wheels, 420 kilometers.
Okay.
That's not a bad.
I mean, it's a
that's
good
an
distance.
Distance, especially
Yeah.
in kilometers.
I mean, especially now. We've been doing Lugnutz for a while, and when we started talking about the electrics, they weren't that impressive. You know, infamously,
like,
or
everything-
Jeep had like the 15-mile
I remember
model, but
talking to someone in a parking lot. I'm like, how many miles does it get? He's like, it gets 86. Really? Wow.
meanwhile, they're
How many does yours get? I can drive 400 miles. I can drive across the state of Pennsylvania and maybe have to fill up near Pittsburgh. Maybe.
In 1900, they had electronic cars going 100 miles.
Yeah.
They're like 87 whole miles.
Yeah. In
Look at
fact,
me.
electronic battery cars killed our great-grandfather. True story.
Yeah.
They were around. If you want more positive stories like that, we're filled with them over on our Tappity website pages.
The positivity that comes across this page, facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast, will get you through till the next time we meet, Gearheads, because it doesn't matter if you drive a Volkswagen or if you drive a Bugatti, because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang. Until then, drive on! We got the mascots all hyped up from last week's show. They're still tuckered out.
Yeah.
Still
You got a
tuckered
passion
out.
project you're passionate about. We would love to hear it and have your passion inspire others.
Absolutely, man. We want your passion project here on our Lugnutz podcast. Your car could take up the back screen here, and we could be talking about it if you want to have. We will even have you on as a special guest. Make sure you go ahead and contact pjandwh@gmail.com or go over to pjandwh.com. And of course, we love you, we miss you, and we want to see you next week. Until then, drive on, Lugnutz. Bye-bye. Positive stories. Yeah, that's what you can call it, sure. Yeah, man. You know it. That's it. We're in a new show now.
It's another show. It's now September 2025 still.
We're
We're not time traveling, I know.
No.
Sorry, I have not mastered time travel.
But we have mastered them hitting that subscribe button right there above my head. Well, that's going to be the very best Purge Hangers and Wall Hangers video for you. And above Big Brother's head, that's every single Lugnutz podcast in a playlist. And of course,